up there, guys? My name is Mike. I'm one half of the Brothers Murph, and this is yet again Metagame Minute. Whoa! Why'd I do that? That was crazy. That was like out of nowhere. You must be some kind of agent of chaos. That's right, guys. I am, I'll say Nick too. I'll bring him in on this. Me and Nick are kind of agents of chaos at times in games. Not to the point where we want to break a game ever. Just want to throw that out there. That we care very much about the gaming experience. If we're having people play a game with us, we don't want to do something that's just like destroys the game, does something that's out of nowhere and makes the game not fun. But if there's an opportunity within a game to maybe do something that's like a little sketchy, just a little bit chaotic, I'm probably going to go for it every time. One area where this happens a lot for me is in a game that Nick loves, Spyfall. Okay, now this is a game where you can play up to 8 players, and you have a number of players, and you're all in a location, and you are all going to be asking questions of one another. Now, one of you is a spy. Now, you don't know the location, so you're going to be trying to listen into the questions that people are asking and the answers that they're giving to figure out where you are. Are we on the beach? Are we on a movie set? Are we any other number of places? I can't remember. Anyway, it is important, if you're not the spy, to not be super blatant. Don't be like, what's the weather like? You're like, dude, surfing weather, dude, beach weather. And I'm like, aw. Then you kind of give yourself away. So you have to be vague. But you also want to make sure that everybody else knows, based off of your answer, that, hey, this guy's on the level, not a spy, we're good. Here's the thing. I love that idea of playing with how vague you should be. And I really like to push right to the limit of vague to the point of suspicious. And the problem is that I'm a comedian. I want to make people laugh. I want to entertain you. That's why we're here. And so I always do something that's just a little bit crazy to get a laugh, but I also look a lot like a spy. And I've been called out multiple times in Spyfall for this when I'm absolutely on the level. I'm just chaotic like that. And so I lose the game for myself. And, whatever. That's fun. I don't mind. One last final example that I'll talk about is with D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. Now, there are chaotic characters. How wonderful. How amazing. I can finally embrace my chaotic nature in a character. Except for I have a problem. I didn't choose a chaotic character. I chose Casmook Ironhelm, a mountain dwarf who is lawful good. Pew! Always on the side of justice. The problem is, Mike is not always on the side of justice. Mike wants to be a pirate sometimes, and Casmook wants to return the sack of gold he found to the authorities because that might be something that someone really needs down the road. So we shouldn't take it as not ours. And that's tough sometimes because we're in some situation where we could be sneaky, we could try to de-escalate a situation. I'm like, I wonder if I set them on fire if something's going to happen. So that gets really tricky, and I kind of built just a little mini... I like to say, here's the thing. I always say, I don't like to break games, but I kind of like to break games a little bit. So with D&D, I do have kind of an out, is that my character occasionally partakes of ciders and meads and things. And when this happens, Casmook maybe lets loose a little bit. And Casmook maybe got everybody kicked out of the village for a night because Casmook decided to play a game called Barrels, which he invented, where you basically just try to throw a barrel as far as you can, and maybe Casmook threw it through the window of a prominent building in this town. So that's enough out of this chaotic craziness called life in D&D. Do check us out on social media, everybody. It's all up in here. Say hi. Say what's up. Say hello. Also, leave your comments below whether or not you like to play chaotic. If you now think, maybe I don't want to play games with Mike. Sounds crazy. I really am a good time, I promise. Let us know games where you like to embrace the chaos, or are you someone who really likes to keep everything kind of straightforward? There's no right or wrong answer, mind you. And depending on the game of the day, I like to be on a range like this. Chaotic range. So, whether or not you're on the level or you're playing loosey-goosey, remember, The more meta, the more beta.